Happy Friday! So I wanted to do another day in the life vlog. I cannot talk very long in my car because I just got to work and I have a meeting that starts in 4 minutes and I have a ton of stuff to bring in. So today I wanted to film because it is our fall fest. So I'm going to have a very, very long, very chaotic day and just wanted to show you guys what that's like. This is actually my first time running the fall fest. Well, I'm not running it. I'm co-sponsoring it, so I'll have a booth with student council. I have to somehow get all of this stuff into my classroom and then go up to my meeting, so I'll check in with you guys later. I definitely forgot that I decided to film today, but it is during my planning period right now. I went to my meeting this morning. It was fine. It actually finished pretty early, so I was able to come back down and open my tutorials for students, which was nice. And then I had my first class, went pretty well. We're reviewing and stuff, so nothing crazy. But today also is backwards day. I don't dress like this normally. Hats normally aren't allowed, but I have my hat on backwards and my shirt on backwards. My students have been getting a kick out of it because they don't realize that my shirt is on backwards because they think it's just an orange shirt until I turn around and they're like, oh my gosh. So whatever, it's fun. I wish more, I'm surprised like not very many students are participating in the dress up days. This is Red Ribbon Week for us, which if you don't know, that's like the week where we're all devoted to saying no to drugs. So each day has a different theme. So today is Turn Your Back on Drugs, wear everything backwards. And we've had a bunch of different dress up days, all somehow theming back to saying no to drugs. I did post a TikTok, whatever, about it that you can go watch to see all the different dress up days from this week. Last night I got absolutely no sleep, like none. I was tossing and turning all night to the point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what time it is, and if it's after 4, I'm just gonna get up because I can't sleep anymore. It wasn't even 1 a.m. It was like 12:55. And that's how it went for the rest of the night, just tossing and turning all night. So that was not great. Part of it, I think I was just a little bit overtired and overwhelmed, and I'm stressed. Well, last night I was stressed. Today I'm not stressed. Last night I was stressed out about Fall Fest because, like I said, this is my first time, this is my first time doing Fall Fest, and I'm supposed to have another teacher that I'm doing it with, but she got pneumonia, so she's been out all week. I'll be honest, I was kind of leaning really heavily on her and kind of was gonna just let her do the heavy lifting and do most of it, which I know is not very fair of me, but then she got pneumonia, so it's all on me. So I had to figure out how to get like a purchase order so I could go to the store and buy the stuff that we need. So we're doing a trivia booth where it's gonna be like, are you smarter than a student council member? So we're gonna have a student council member, obviously, and then there's gonna be like the challenger, which is whatever kid wants to participate in our booth. And I'm gonna ask them a trivia question, and whoever answers first gets to pie the other person in the face. So I bought 10 cans of whipped cream. I honestly have no idea how much I need. I don't know how many pies you can get out of a can, and I don't know how many kids are gonna show up and wanna do it. So I bought 10 cans. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I don't know what we're gonna do. But so what I have to do right now, I'm about to go downstairs and make copies of all of my papers for next week, but I wanted, here's all my copies for next week, but I'm also going to print out my trivia questions, which means I have to find my trivia questions, and they have to be easy enough that the majority of kids could get it, but also not so easy that, like, I don't know, you know what I mean. Oh, see, that's hard. I don't know if my kids would know what is the highest grossing film of all time. It's Avatar. Is it still Avatar? I feel like something beat it recently. I don't know. And like, what is the name of Harry Potter's owl? I know that, but these kids don't read. I don't know if they've seen Harry Potter. Okay, here we go. How many US states have a coastline? Do they know what a coastline is? These are hard. Because I definitely don't want it to be where like neither of them get it right. because then I'm just gonna be like going through all the questions. I'm gonna run out of questions. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do this, give it my full attention, and then I'll get back with you. Okay, so I just found a list of 110 middle school trivia questions. So I just copied them all onto a Google Doc, and I am going to just go through and delete all the ones that I don't know, because if I don't know it, they don't know it. I don't know how many US states have a coastline. The answer is 23. That's way higher than I thought it was. I would have guessed like 9, but I'm bad at geography, so I may have just outed myself as being, listen, I'm a math teacher, okay? I'm not a geography teacher. I'm not a history teacher. Let me live. I worry that I can't actually use these questions because I'm reading through them and there's one question that says, what is the longest river in the world? And it says the Amazon River. And then a few questions down, it says, what's the longest river in the world? And it says the Nile. What is the longest river in the world? I think it's the Nile. It is the Nile. Okay, so I need to delete the question asking about the Amazon. The Missouri River is the longest river in the United States. Why did I think it was the Mississippi River? Fact checking it. It is the Missouri River. By 1 mile. The Mississippi River is 1 mile shorter than the Missouri River. That's crazy. Okay, you learn something new every day. I don't know what countries are known as the United Kingdom. Never have, never will. Ooh, what does URL stand for? I don't care what's at stake. I'm not getting that right. Ooh, what does the acronym STEM stand for? We're a STEM school, so they should know. I think that's enough. So we are going to print and head downstairs to eat, make my copies. I'm really excited for tonight, actually. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna go home after work and then come back, because it's gonna take me like 25 to 30 minutes to get home and back, and I leave at like 4:15, and then I have to be back here at 5:30. So I would literally drive 30 minutes home to be home for 5 minutes, and then I'd have to drive back. But then if I stay here, I'm gonna be here forever. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. It'll probably just, however I feel, will determine whether or not I stay. So I'm going to quickly eat, and then I have to go back downstairs because I have to fill out a little behavior observation form for one of the students that I referred for testing. So I have to do that and get that turned back in. I have a while before I need to turn it in, but I like to just get it done while it's fresh in my mind. And then I also have to return, oh no, I have to return my purchasing order forms. So I went and I bought some stuff for Fall Fest yesterday after school, and I used like the school's card to do it. So I have to go give that card back to her. I'm just gonna eat. I brought stew, so cute, so yummy, even though it's 80, oh, it's only 75 degrees out right now. By the time school's over, it'll be like 88 degrees, so that's awesome. But hopefully it cools off. The Fall Fest is from 6 to 9, so I'm hoping that it cools off around that time so we're not sweating. Oh, it doesn't even matter because my booth is indoors. So I get an indoor booth, so it really doesn't matter what the temperature is. It would be cool to be outside, but I'd rather be inside than be sweating. Sorry to keep coming at you from the exact same angle. This is just the most convenient for me. But I do this every single day that I take lunch in my room. I work while I eat, so I literally don't even get to eat. Like, it is 11:30. I was gonna go downstairs and turn something in and make one more copy of something after I finish eating, but I'm such a slow eater, and I got distracted organizing. So my kids are coming in about 4 minutes, so I don't have time to go downstairs. And I also did not have time to properly digest my food. I'm just shoveling it down. Don't be like me, I guess.
What proportion do you use to find?
Okay, so you gotta set up a proportion.
Yeah, so whenever I put it in, it doesn't work.
Well, what proportion did you put in?
AB.
Well, you need 4 values for proportion.
Yeah, but...
What did you put in? Type it in
As
for
soon
me.
as I put in AB,
Okay.
like it does in there.
Oh, that's because you haven't filled in the bottom 2. You need to fill in the bottom 2.
Yeah,
Click the level 1 tab to start. That's what it says. Click the level 1 tab to start.
I can't see.
Did you figure out what your problem was? What was your problem? Oh, you just did it wrong? It's actually only 4 now. 4 weeks until Thanksgiving. Do you see that brown box? Hand me the brown box. Yeah. Yeah. Is the green pass here? Is the green pass here, or is, I think Alexander might be out. So you can go when Alexander gets back.
Why don't we get 2 weeks and Thanksgiving and a whole month out on Christmas?
What?
A whole month out on Christmas.
You want a whole month for Christmas break? Me too. Here you go.
Can you help me get that?
But I'm not in charge of the district calendar.
So it's $10 to get in.
$10 to get in.
Turn in your device form.
If you already turned it in, then you're good. You just have to bring the $10 to get in.
That's crazy.
I know, it was only $5 last year.
What?
You'll be on the list. You won't be on the list. They have a list of everyone that's turned in their Defiant forms.
What is the fire?
What is it called? It's drug-free Defiant. What does Defiant stand for? Drug-free youth in Texas.
Oh, Miss, what happened to Jack?
I just took the thing off.
Oh,
It's magnetic.
Can I go get some tissues from the restroom real quick?
What?
there's no tissues in the restroom.
No, there's no tissues in the restroom. You need to be in your seat working. In your seat working. What? Can he be over here? Yeah, that's fine. Now do level 2. You click on the level 2 tab. My friend, you are still standing, wandering aimlessly. Where is your Chromebook?
How do you know that it gave me all the answers?
Because James told me. Thank you. If he makes it into the trash can, watch out, watch out. If he makes it into the trash can, he gets to leave early. But if he misses, it's 20 jumping jacks. 20 jumping jacks.
If I get lunch attention, how long would I get it?
For lunch. The whole lunch. It is almost time for Fall Fest to start. I'm very excited. I had my Chipotle. My stomach hurts a little bit. I really do not vibe with Celsius. I don't know what it is. It almost, I don't know, maybe if it's just this flavor, because there was a Celsius that I tried like a few years ago that I remember liking, but I also might have just been really thirsty because it was actually when I got this hat, we were at a Rockies game and they were just handing them out like watermelon. I think it was watermelon Celsius. And I remember really liking it. But again, we were outside, it was hot, so maybe I was just thirsty. Green tea. Well, I don't like green tea. Is that what green tea tastes like? I want to like it. I think maybe it's an acquired taste. Maybe I could like it. I don't know. I doubt I'll be able to film at the festival because I don't want to include any students' faces.
If you go the coaster wrong, we'll try him in the face. Look what you did. I can't move.
It's edible. You can lick.
Yeah, this lighting is terrible, but I'm finally going home at 9:04. I'm so exhausted. I don't even think I'm gonna have the energy to take a shower. Like, I'm so tired. I'm going to shower, okay? I'm going to shower. But I might sit down, you know? I'm so tired. Oh, it was fun. It was messy. It was chaotic. It was a good time. The kids were hilarious. The first pie that we made, we let sit too long, so it got really soupy. And when they went to smack the other person in the face, whipped cream went everywhere. So we started keeping the whipped cream cold, and then it stuck better. But yeah, my stomach hurt really bad the whole time, so that was a bit of a bummer. But it was fun. I am very glad I was not outside, because while my booth was a absolute mess, it wasn't that bad to clean up. I'm just so glad I wasn't outside because I was so hot, and it was so hot outside. So I'm glad that I got to at least be in the somewhat AC. Wow, I just can't get over how bad this lighting is. But I have hat hair, so I don't want to take my hat all the way off. So we're gonna rock like this. I'm very much looking forward to not volunteering for anything else for the next year. Because we only have to do one thing, and that was my one thing, and holy cow, I'm tired. So I'm going to go home and sleep for like as long as possible. Because this was almost a 14-hour day for me.